I'm Justin Kapani. A very good morning to you. 11:45 the watch. I'm 11:45 by the watch. I'm Justin Kapani. I'm the founder and CEO of Ham Decor Design. We're in the business of designing and manufacturing home and office decor and interior solutions. I bring with myself an experience of more than 25 years in international marketing, global communication, PR, brand management, retail and stuff like that. I've got an office in Sector 8 Noida. We are in the business of designing and manufacturing home and office decor and interior solutions, where we undertake design, manufacture and supply of home and office decor and interior products like sofas. We have lamps, mirrors, we have corporate gifting items, we've got consoles, we've got trays, we've got picture frames, we've got clocks, and we have some very interesting work which is done in design as consultants in projects and retail as well, which is actually designing of furniture in different colors, variations, material and stuff. We do business tables, we have modular office furniture and stuff like that. And Sector 8 is where the office is at Delhi NCR, which is pretty well connected with the traffic coming in from Noida or by metro, Mayur Vihar side, and the Indian Petroleum Building, and straight from there, a 10 minutes drive, very well connected with local transport also, and easy movement and stuff. And so I'm sitting here and I'm taking a look at the buildings around me and stuff. And I do this normally. I sit in the morning and I take a look at the view and everything, and I see how the weather is. It's nice and beautiful outside. I just kind of hit the gym and came back. It's amazing. Nice flowers, nice greenery, and the weather is a little unpredictable. So sometimes it's warm, sometimes it's cold. And this set of lines I have before me are about urban physics, because that's what came to my mind in terms of creativity, in terms of solutions to the existing infrastructure and stuff. Some people go by gut instinct and stuff, so you just step out and the sun is on your face. You go into the office, you feel hot, you take a little while to settle down and stuff. So air conditioning definitely plays a very important role here and stuff. But there are some stuff which we intuitively or instinctively know which works big time. So what are those? Okay, so this is a very easy and a useful read, because it's kind of going to blend knowledge on physical and urban planning and stuff for people who are in design and architecture. And it's going to kind of enhance creativity, productivity, ideation, relationships and stuff, more of exchange ideas and feeling great and stuff. Because when you get into an office, there's certain things which you all require. So what are those? So number one, that when you're kind of getting into the office, it may be the busiest of the areas. You have different peoples from all schools of life, all educational backgrounds, different personalities, different mindsets, different temperaments and stuff. Okay, so how does urban physics blend into this to enhance productivity, to kind of enhance creativity, teamwork, and have the memento of work happening and stuff? Okay, so number one, it has been found that employees at the busiest of atmospheres and stuff yearn for coffee and tea to keep the memento going. So therefore, for enhancing productivity, coffee dispensers, cafeterias are very important. They should be located at the heart of the work area so people can walk in and stuff. So my office has a building, and we have 3 floors and a basement. So there are coffee machines everywhere. And I'd shared this a few years back, that the first person who came to my mind 7 years before I kind of signed up this place to work from, I walked to the cafeteria, I got into the coffee shop, and there was self-service happening. And the first person that came to my mind, I wish I'd taken his blessings, was Mr. Ratan Tata. So he registered with me also, because the fact is that I used to work for a mall, and we took a long walk a number of times in the mall. We would go up the escalator to the 3rd floor, 4th floor, at the food court and stuff. And as we came down, for the great guy he was, I didn't know that. This is like in 2008 to 2010. He asked me if I want to have coffee, and I said yes. And I said, so wait, I'm going to go and get it. And he said, no, you wait here. You're the lady. You're the girl. You're the one who's taking care of the mall and stuff. Let me get the coffee for you. So he went all the way walking up to the third floor, got me a coffee and stuff, and then he asked me if you want to have another coffee. By the time the staff had come in, we were sitting in the office, the corporate office. So there was a vending machine that was not working. So he ordered for water, and he had ordered for coffee, sachets and stuff, and he made the next coffee. So we got talking. We talked about everything. It got little, technical, and we discussed ideas and strategies on business management and stuff. Okay, so this is where I'm inspired from. That in my office there is a coffee thing happening. When I go to a certain place, I love to enjoy coffee. You love to go to events and networking forums because they have coffee and tea and stuff. And if you have to kind of make people hang in there for longer times, you have to make provisions for those. So the reason is this, that when you're enhancing the availability of coffee or water dispensers and cafeterias and stuff, then people want to hang around there and all that. And this idea actually can be extended to your conference rooms as well, where you can place you can place the dispensers, and you can have the coffee machines right in the areas close by. So it increases collaboration and creative discussions and stuff like that over a coffee, over a chai. You end up talking more, you end up discussing more, you end up bonding more and stuff, and it's highly creative. Why is it creative? Because the presence of greenery, the presence of the machine, the presence of all these all these collaborative ideas put into form and stuff, they kind of give you a space to have exchange of thoughts and stuff happening and all that. You kind of want to have a meeting for a longer time. I've already shared that. If you have, what is the idea of having tiki hearts, or if you have, let's say, samosa bars, or if you have sandwich counters and stuff, you have if you have, let's say, what is it, you have some nice food counters, noodles and stuff. So people end up enjoying more and stuff, and they spend more time talking and letting their hair down and debating. You have a Domino's there, it works. You have a Pizza Hut, it works. You have a Costa Coffee, it works. So people spend more time and stuff. So what happens when you have, let's say, I would use the word urban physics, because you already have probably a new office which has come up, or a new building that's come up. I remember many years back, I went to the Videocon Towers, which was where the India Today office was. I was so enamored, and now when I go to co-working spaces, we work. You go to Gurgaon, you have some amazing high-rise places and stuff. Even the malls are fantastic and stuff. So this is all urban physics, which is kind of forming a picture of retail or business collaborations and stuff like that. So idea exchange happens, transparency is maintained. There is a certain overall, I would say, the mood which is contagious. There's joyful talks happening. There's happiness and wellness, because obviously some people go for green tea, some people go for black coffee. So indirectly you're also kind of helping people get into design spaces. Sometimes you have the cafeteria in a place which is well lit. If you go to a hospital, if you go to a hotel, if you go to a sports ground, if you go to a gym, 5-star hotel, like you have one in Radisson over here, the coffee shop is facing the swimming pool. So every time you go there, you kind of end up soaking up the beautiful weather and the pool and stuff. So the health and the wellness quotient also goes up. You feel like having more chats and everything. People from all over the world are there. So in a way, you also have the happiness quotient elevated, because what did I write here? There is a chemical called serotonin, which is it is a chemical for happiness and wellness. So as a result of being exposed to natural sunlight in a design space which has ample sunlight, it automatically boosts up the well-being and happiness of people and stuff.